There we go. Oh, there. Mm, welcome, Leon. Nicely done on first again. How are you doing? Great to see you. Welcome on in, everyone. Hi, doing well. How are you? I'm glad to hear it. I am doing very, very well. I'm very excited to play this. Hi, Finn. Hi, Kitsu. Great to see you both. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know if you can hear me, but how are you doing, Finn? And how are you doing, Kitsu? How are you doing, Kate? Thank you for the head pats, Kitsu. Yeah, no, you mentioned Outer Wilds, Finn, and immediately I was like, oh, duh. Like, I know what I need to play. There's no question in my mind. I'm so excited to play Echoes of the Eye. You have no idea. Um, welcome Ginger Nutty, welcome Shoom. Thank you for the head pats. Welcome Lumi. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's great to see you all. How are you doing, Lumi? How are you doing, Shoom? How are you doing, Ginger? How are you doing, Kate? Aside from horrible allergies, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you, I hope they get better soon. And beat? Oh, long day. Ash took my suggestion to hurt. Oh yeah, you can't hear me. Here, because I've been wanting to experience. I'll just say that part out loud. But yeah, so I'm gonna be lurking and head patting because no spoilers, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Leon. And thank you for the head pats. Actually, I haven't played this DLC yet, so I'll just be lurking. I hope you get your pants scared off. I am hoping I do. For what it's worth, Kate, we are just starting with a recap. Of some idea of what's going on, even if they haven't played. Oh yes, I am going to actually put a message in about. Thank you so much for the alert, Leon. Let's see. Please don't give any hints or backseating. Let me suffer. And pin. There we go. Give people a minute to filter in. Cats suffer together. Exactly. Got a nod for Finn. I'll listen for a bit then. I haven't played this game in a long time. Yeah, so I will make it very clear when I'm moving on to the DLC. Clear when I'm moving on to Echoes, so people can leave if they want to avoid spoilers. I wish I could get amnesia. Same, Kate. This game is so beautiful. Go have fun, Pookie. No need to reply to me in chat. Oh no, I'm also responding. I'm. Wait, you can't hear me. Right. I can't respond out loud. Um. Should be working anyway. Yeah, go work. I'm still gonna respond out loud. Hi! Welcome, Ra's al Ghul. That is Aragon, isn't it? No, wait, no. Ra's al Ghul. No, wait, that's Batman, duh. For some... What's the thing from Aragon? It has a similar name and it always gets me confused. But thank you so much for tuning in. Great to see you. Great to meet you. How are you doing? Got a few classes in a bit, but I'll check in every now and then. Hi, Aurora. Great to see you. How are you doing, girl? Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my god, thank you so much for the streak, Kate. It's seriously so great having you here. I really appreciate you, girl. Can't wait for your reaction to spoiler and the spoiler and the spoilerheimer. I know, me too. I love watching you. Oh, thank you. That honestly makes me really happy. 40? 40! Leon, thank you so much. That's wild. Oh my god. Y'all are crazy. I seriously appreciate you all. Holy poop, I have a lot to catch up to. I know, right? Oh my god! Thank you so much, Leon. Thank you for the resub. Wow, thank you. Semi-lurk while working? Hell yeah. Well, welcome on in. Feel free to make yourself at home. I seriously appreciate the lurk. How are you doing? Have you played the game before? Hey girl, hey Hagen. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Ads have passed. Given people a few minutes to 4 days and 4 hours literally just since I set the thing up. That's crazy. Doing good, just took pre-work nap. Hell yeah. Yes, I know well this game. Are you starting to play it or here first run? So I played it years ago, before Echoes of the Eye came out. I love it to pieces, and I wish I could play it for the first time again. This is going to be my first time playing Echoes of the Eye, though. And I know that some of my regular viewers, some of the people in chat haven't seen the game before, so I'm going to be starting with trying to kind of run through the base game as quickly as I can to give them some kind of context for what's going on. And then I'm going into Echoes of the Eye for the first time, so I'm really excited to see it. I've been wanting to share this game. Honestly, thank you so much for the head pats, Aurora. I love the base game so much, and I'm such a sharer that the whole time I was playing the base game for the first time, the only thing in my head was, God, I wish I was sharing this with somebody. So you play it entirely again, or just expansion part? I'm going to start by playing the game again, Ra's al Ghul. But I think that'll be pretty quick because I'm just going for, completion. I'm not going for... Or I'm just going for, beating the game, not for completing everything. Imagine I'm giving you a little kiss on the forehead, too. Oh, you. Thank you so much for the streak, Aurora. I seriously appreciate you appreciate having you here, girl. So, without further ado, but yeah, I see this profile has no run yet. That's why I was confused. Yes, I'm playing on a fresh profile so that I can show the intro sequence. But I love this game so much, and when I was first playing it, Like, the only thing going through my head for a lot of it, aside from, "Oh my god, this is so fucking cool, I love this," is, "God, I wish I was sharing it with somebody." So, I've been wanting to, like, share Echoes of the Eye with somebody since before I started streaming. So, I'm honestly really excited for this. This is gonna be a special, like, special thing for me. Fun first space travel. Exactly, thank you. Now you're able to. Exactly. So, yeah, it starts with us waking up here. And for the first little bit, I'm going to be avoiding talking about like what happens later on, just so people can get a sense for like the beginning of the game. I lost my streak. No, that's okay, Flim. Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Always the best part of my late nights. Oh, Aurora, thank you. I'm really glad to hear that. And as you can see, we're a weird blue little alien dude. And I have no idea how to voice these characters, but I'll do my best. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, huh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time. And then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyways, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. If you just voice them with meows, it'd be fine. Gotta... Oh! I can do better than that. Look at that. Beautifully toasted. The DLC is better if you don't start a brand new game, but I won't say more. Oh, don't worry, Finn. I'm going to beat the game first to recap it. Oh, wait, you can't hear me. That's right. So, this is one of the few first-person games that I play on controller, because shift controls are weird as hell on keyboard. I love that you can also just send this thing off into the fucking sky. I'm hyped to see you go through the DLC. Have you played it, Flim? So close to 20, I'm nothing without my streak. No. You're great all the same, Flim. Marshmallows, exactly. I'm not gonna go through every NPC and stuff, because that does take like an hour and a half. But... yeah, so this is our little village. If you talk about the expansion, it's better to play it with your first run during it, not after. Sesh flying like a pro, you know it. That's me, Sesh. Yeah, I did it during my first playthrough. I was told it was worth doing it before the endgame for reasons. Yeah. I wish there were more purposely designed space games, seriously. Oh my god! Hi, Vix! Great to see you, girl. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Small bean activated? That's me. So yeah, I will do these two because it teaches an interesting mechanic. Eepy. Oh, you gonna go to sleep soon? Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always great to see you. Booking Esh Sesh? What do I get for booking booking such a cute cat girl? I assume you meant such, but that was a very entertaining Freudian slip. Yeah. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow the signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Waking up brain knows what it wanted. Exactly. Become jellyfish. Hi, Twitter. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to see you. I'll be jellyfish for a minute, but I'm not actually, like, it's a little bit harder for me to use toggles because I'm not actually on my, like, keyboard right now. I'm using the controller. I know it was quite the nostalgia trip for me when I first saw that scene. Ooh. I don't know if you're referencing something I've seen, Finn, but I'm curious to find out. Yeah. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. So this is one of the mechanics in the game that's super cool. You'll see me using it quite a bit. The signal scope. Basically, you can use it to hear things on like faraway planets and stuff like that. Don't think about it too much. I promise it doesn't make sense even if you do. But you can use it to like triangulate kind of. So like right there. And that will let you like find things that are like in the distance. Oh yeah, so I think to get up there I need to go this way. Across the roof. Don't look at chat while I'm walking up the skinny path. I won't explain much, it doesn't make sense even if I do. Me when math. You found me. Yeah, devs thought well and didn't forget people who already finished the base game and made it back and continue with your previous run. Yep. So then, the other person is there. And this has a few different, like, interesting uses that y'all will see a little bit later. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. Holy shit, that's loud. Promise you'll play again when you get back from space, okay? You gotta. Holy shit. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oops. The calming sounds of water! French, sorry for my weird English sentences. No, no worries at all. We actually have a lot of people here that are not English as a first language, and it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Hi, Dubbin. Great to see you, girl. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, I'm back. What did you say? I take a savage shower. Seriously. We all make fun of Esh being American. I make fun of myself for it the most. So then this is an example of a couple of different mechanics. I looked away for 1 minute. Where'd her body go? Don't worry, it's back, Kate. Let's see. Was I supposed to grab the... I think I was supposed to grab the... Oh, wait, no, here it is. There we go. You made me blush and flustered for a solid 5 minutes today. Oh my god, you were being so fucking cute. I tuned into Dubbins' stream for a little bit, and, she was playing Generation Zero, and she was just, yeah, she was being a cutie. I could only, like, stop by briefly because I was at work, but, as she was streaming, She would make like the cutest little sounds whenever she got hit or like was in a firefight. And was like talking to the trees that were like covering her, like blocking shots and stuff. It was precious. So this is another one of the mechanics, which is the way that they handle 3D movement, which is surprisingly intuitive once you get used to it. And then like you can hold A to match velocity, which then like fixes you in place relative to the object that you're currently locked onto, so that you can repair things easily. But how are you doing, Devin? It's great to see you. So like if I damage my ship, which I mean will almost certainly happen, this is how you fix it. And the reason that we're in 0G right now is because we're in the middle of a planet. Like, this is the dead center of our home planet. You know, you're quite a good speaker, you know, very good at explaining things. Thank you. And also welcome, Chainsaws. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you know this game? Actually, I'm curious in general. How many of you have played this before? But yeah. So pretty much all the context we're given from all these people that I'm kind of like passing by is that we are kind of a newly spacefaring race, right? Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time into training you. Got it? Nope, but I'll give hints. I'm gonna make it up. Perfect. Thank you. Played before but stopped after an hour because mental health didn't enjoy the game at the time. I'm sorry to hear that, but honestly, like, good on you for taking care of yourself, Dubbin. So this is a third mechanic that we're going to see quite a bit. I guess two parts of it. First off, we can take pictures, and y'all see this, like, aurora stuff in the air? And those crystals on the ground? This is what's called ghost matter. It doesn't really show up in person, aside from little flares like that, but if you take a picture, you can see it shows up clear as day. So there will be areas, and if I walk into it, it kills me very, very quickly. So there will be areas where I'm going to be taking lots of pictures to kind of like try and find my way through mazes of this stuff. We are a newly spacefaring race. We are the fifth astronaut we've ever had. The other four are posted up on other planets around the solar system. Well, I guess technically sixth, because we do have someone on the moon. And we are also the first that has access to a translation device for this kind of ancient, like super advanced species that lived here. This is a statue of one of them coming up right here. 3D movements, no gravity, no diggity. Gotta bag it up. Oh my god, hi, Lynn. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to see you. How are you doing, girl? Oop, there. My windows got a little bit mixed up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. Gotta bag it up. Fuck, now that's stuck in my head. Voltron 4000 and next mission. I'd rather take man-made nonsense than AI-generated nonsense. Exactly. So it's good enough for fuckhead business people. I can also make shit up like AI. Exactly. Doing well. I'm glad to hear it. How was your stream? I tuned in for a little bit earlier. I couldn't really, like, chat. I was just lurking, but yeah. What about Ashmade nonsense? You get a lot of that here. But yeah, this is a statue of one of this ancient race that lived here. Um, we don't have any records of them, like, developing here. We don't, like, know of anywhere that they lived kind of, like, as they were becoming spacefaring, you know? They just kind of were spacefaring as long as we knew of them. And then at some point they just disappeared. We know of statues like this, and we know of even a couple of skeletons, I think. I mean, at least we as the player characters in this game can find some skeletons. So like they were here for a while, and then they simply weren't, and we don't know what happened. I hate that I must take an AI prompting course as part of my job. That's fucked up. Stream was fun. Final boss for Prime Hunters was a pain. Thanks for stopping by. Of course. I'm glad you had a good time. I never played Prime Hunters, so I don't really know much about that. And we are, like I mentioned, the first astronaut that has this, which lets us translate these glyphs, which are pieces of writing left by the Nomai, this like ancient race of aliens. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. We have this symbol here. Yeah, this piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Nomai, their name includes no AI. I like them, right? Gonna throw you on my laptop and lurk? Thank you so much for the lurk. Enjoy stream? I always do. I seriously appreciate it, Lynn. So basically, any, like, spiral branching off of a previous one like this is basically a response to it. So this is Cassava saying something, and then Felix responding to what Cassava said. Yeah, here. This is these are Nomai skeleton bits. Not a full skeleton, but there are these weird gravity rocks, and if you walk close to it, it magnetizes you to like whatever surface it's on. Here's a weird little anglerfish guy. Look at him. Just look at him. What's he doing? Bro's just chilling. And this is one of the last, like, major kind of unique mechanics this game has. There are macroscopic quantum objects. So, like, if I look up and down, it's gone, and it's moved somewhere else. And these play a major role. First off, change frequency. Oh, this isn't one that I can get a frequency from. Okay, I thought it was. I thought the observatory... Oh, no, I think it's one that I can get a frequency from later, but not one I can learn the frequency from. And here is a map of the solar system. So we are on Timberhearth here. Then there's the Hourglass Twins. Right there. There's Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble, the Interloper, and that red thing, the red blinking thing way down there, that is where we go for the DLC. That's all I know about it. Literally all I know is that the red blinky is the DLC. So I'm very excited. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. You'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with Nomai Translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mystery of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? Okay, what's the best description of how I'm gonna do this? I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I like it. You know, plenty of options to choose from. No one's ever landed on the Interloper before, you know? Perhaps you'll be the first? I must say, should you choose to go to Dark Bramble, be very careful. No one's explored there before either, for what you'll find are excellent reasons. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Fun fact, in the French version, anglerfish are called coelacanths, which are completely another sort of fish. Yeah, coelacanths are like living fossils. They're crazy. They're super cool. Why are they called that? Like, are real-life anglerfish called coelacanths as well? Or is it just in this game? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ginger Nutty. And then as we leave here, this happens. You know, normal statue stuff, right? I don't know why French translators chose this name. Maybe exotism? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking. No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Thornfeld's tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going to space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Oh, because coelacanth sounds better than poisson pêcheur. The correct French translation, I mean. Interesting. I'm sorry if I butchered the French. I did my best. So now we can go up here. And go into space. So now, for anyone that wants to avoid spoilers, this is your last call. I am going to be talking about spoilers extensively from here on out. This game is incredible to experience for the first time. Like, I wish so badly that I could forget it completely and play it blind again. So, like, I don't want to ruin that first experience for anyone that cares about it. Thank you for the stretch, Knock. Wonderful how full Esh's ship terminal is. So I just started this file, Finn, like for this, so that I could go through like the statue seeing us again. So there's nothing. Oh, right, you can't hear me. Right. How are you doing, Knock? Great to see you. So first thing I'm gonna do is go find the other fragment on. Whoop. Nope, not there. How do I roll again? I thought that I rolled with that, but oh wait, how the hell do I roll? How do I do the roll control? French's planet names are very good, on point choices. Hell yeah. What are they called? Oh, this is new. I definitely never saw this before. What is this? And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah, they're printing! They're printing! Here they come! Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there, that's Hollow's lantern. There's Giant's Deep and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timberhearth look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask him to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. How much have I missed? How far in are we? So, yes. For what it's worth, Gin, this is actually new to me. This thing is DLC, I think, because I do not recognize this. Radio tower. Hell yeah. Finn is indeed no audio right now. I dare you to get the kazoo ending. But yeah, I'm just starting it up again. Also, how are you doing, Stealth? Thank you so much for tuning in. Silly me to try and help explain a game I've not played. No, you're totally fine. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say, a watch satellite never transmits data. Ha, that's a little joke for you, Journal. No one says that. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Oh, the natal planet here is, Atra Bois. Atra, where the fire is, Bois, wood. Oh, so it's literally Timber Hearth. That's so cool. I love Gabbro. Gabbro is so great. Wish I could match his energy. Yeah, dude is like zen to the max. It's so fun.